You are in that institution for a greater assignment. And if you don't discover your assignment, you are going to miss your life. Let me put this in this way. The Bible says God declares the end from the beginning. When you are born, immediately God declares the end, and He speaks over your life, and He tells you or gives you a picture of what He intends you to be. But then it becomes your responsibility to discover God's assignment for your life. God will never gonna show up in your room and wake you up in the middle of the night and say, hey, this is your assignment. No, it is your duty. It is your duty to discover God's assignment for your life in this world. Whether you've got a disability, you need to discover what is your assignment as a result of that disability. There's nothing in this world which has power to deter you or which has power to stop you from fulfilling that assignment except yourself. Don't have a poverty mentality, a slave mentality, a blame one another mentality. The people who are in the situation and they've got somebody to blame. In that condition where you are, whom are you blaming? You know, the devil wants you to blame somebody. The devil wants you to shift focus. The devil wants you to fight somebody. I'm here to tell you, my brother and sister, that purpose is what you need for your life. I can pray for you today, but if you have no purpose in this world, you are going to be delayed to fulfill what God has called you to do. Somebody can lay hands upon you, but if purpose is not connected to your destiny, you're going to go nowhere. Israel needed to discover purpose. Remember, when God delivered them, God said to Moses that tell Pharaoh that he must let my people go so that my people can worship me. That was God's purpose. If you are a soccer star, in your soccer career, you must discover how you intend to worship Him. If you are employed in a government institution, your purpose is to discover how can I worship God, because the reason why God created mankind is for mankind to worship Him. You were created for worship. Are you here with me? When you earn your money is meant to worship Him. When you get married, your marriage is meant to worship Him. When you buy a car, your car is meant to worship Him. If you have never connected your education to God, then you are going to be a frustrated, educated fool. You need to connect purpose to God. It doesn't matter how uneducated you are. The moment you discover purpose for your life, my brother and sister, you have a master key to your success. Many people feel that I'm so educated and I don't need God. I'm so much educated, I'm so much wealthy. I have seen wealthy people committing suicide because after making money, you make more of it to accumulate more money. You only discover that actually money doesn't bring happiness. What brings happiness is knowing and executing the purpose which God has called you to execute. What is your purpose in this world? What is your purpose in this world? What is your purpose? Have you ever asked yourself that question? You know, every time I look at my daughter Taonga, I pray. The Lord, I pray that at this age, she needs to discover purpose. You know, she's 13 years old. The moment she misses that God and divine opportunity of discovering her purpose and assignment as young as she is, she's going to lose herself. And it will take many years to rediscover herself. There are people who are 40-year-old, 50-year-old, and are still lost, seeking for opportunities to discover themselves. Once you lose your purpose in this life, it is hard to rediscover it. That's why when a baby is born with both hands closed. Sometimes you might try to open those little fragile arms, but those arms are closed. That simply must give you a prophecy. The child is telling you that I've got a purpose in this world. There's a special assignment in my hands, and I'm about to fulfill this great assignment and purpose to this life. That's why when somebody dies, they die with their hands open, which simply means I've done what I was supposed to do. Whether they did it based on what God's assignment or they did it based on the devil's assignment, but at least somebody has to deliver. When you are born with your hands closed. And when you die with your hands open. I have done what I was supposed to do. The Bible says, my people perish because they lack knowledge. Israel lacked knowledge. The Bible says there was this man. He was a crippled man, and every time an angel of the Lord would appear and stir the water, this man, the moment he would want to jump in, somebody would jump in for many years, until this man met Jesus. Jesus, the Bible says, is the way, the truth, and the life. When you meet Jesus, Jesus will connect you to the truth. And this man did not need to jump into the pool, but all he needed was to know the truth of God, the truth of Jesus. You need to know the truth, and the truth will make you free. You don't become free when you have money, but you become free when you know the truth. Because the truth you know will be a license, a key, a blueprint to your success. Somebody said, don't give them fish, but teach them how to fish. But I want both. I want somebody to give me fish, and I also want somebody to teach me how to fish. Can't say don't give them money, teach them how to make money. I disagree. I want both. I want money. I also want to know how to make the money. Truth will make you free. When you discover purpose for your life, you will make money even where people are saying it is impossible to make money. Because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what brings about success is purpose. Let me tell you, somebody would come here and might attempt to destroy Restoration House, but they can't. Do you know why? Because Restoration House is the finished product of the purpose inside me. That's what the Bible says. Do not be afraid of those who kill the flesh. The person who must be afraid is somebody who can kill the flesh and the spirit. Somebody will tell you, no, I had a great idea and somebody stole it. Never be afraid, because what they have stolen is not original. Original is in you. Original is within you. What they have stolen is fake. They might try to fake it, but they're never going to fake something which is born in the heart of God. The things you can fake in this life, and the things you can never fake in this life. You can never fake to be me. You know what? You will try to fake to be me, but I'll tell you, one year you will run out of gimmicks. You can never fake the miracles of God. You know, there are so many people in these end times who are trying to fake God's miracles. You know, the moment you can't fake anymore, you come up with gimmicks to keep things moving and going. Yes, mambo jumbo. Come up with some mambo jumbo. Nobody can kill what God has deposited in your spirit.